officially emerged as the queen of the LABs, child. Not just the LABs of Huntsville, but the LABs of all reality television across the world circa 2025. Because not only did this bitch allegedly lie about the grooming shit that we didn't see this episode, so I'm not sure if we're going to see it next episode or they got scared. But when I tell you this Rudolph the Red-Nosed Rainhole looking ass bitch sat up there, and not only have you been lying on Mel this whole time, bitch, and now you accusing Mel, you and your little counselor, Mel been lying on me. She been calling me a liar. She's ruined my reputation. Baby, Carlos King even had to say, let's be clear. Let's be clear, bitch. You knew that Sunni and Moses was coming on the show. So let's not lie because she lied. She lied, friend. She told a bold-faced lie on her little mental Mondays and acted like she didn't know that they were coming on the show, which on a reunion, Carlos wanted to clarify that. Like, hey, bitch, I didn't lie when I said that I checked with you and told you that Sunni and them was coming on the show. So in that instance, we know you a lying ass bitch. Miss Nell said, because they was asking her about Lance, and she said, I gotta really get to know this hoe. I gotta get to know this hoe better because she told me she was 42 and I think she a lying ass bitch. In so many words. Baby, so not two more people said you was a lying ass bitch on this episode. Friend, before we review this, if y'all want to drag me for defending Destiny with the whole LeBerick thing, because y'all know how I feel about LeBerick, but because this bitch lied so hard, if y'all want to drag me, just wait in line. Just take a ticket. Where my moderators at? This ain't even on live. But child, just help me in the comments. If y'all want to drag me by my little wig, by my little braided wig, child. And for those of y'all who asking what my wig is, it's a braided wig, child. Just tell me because we all took a L with this one. Anyway, welcome back, friend. Happy Saturday. Exactly. It's Saturday night. Y'all see I got on my little satin pink. Baby, Amazon will never steer you wrong with a little satin blouse. I live for a satin blouse and some damn leggings or a little skirt. I'm gonna wear this little fringy skirt with this. Exactly. I got a few friends coming over, but fuck me. Fuck me and fuck what I'm talking about. Let's review this reunion real quick, friends. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Tell me what y'all doing tonight. Are you going out? It's a little nice outside. You got you a little cocktail, a little gummy. I got... I ain't got too much in my cup. But I am hosting people, so I have to be bubbly and merry. Exactly. I got some chicken in the air fryer. Shout out to Sierra. I keep telling y'all about her seasonings, because all you got to do is throw a little her seasonings on your shit, throw a little black pepper, and you in there. And when people come around me, I'm going to feed you, because I'm going to get you tipsy. You going to drink. But I'm going to also feed you, because I'm that type of girly. Anyway, so welcome back, friend. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you like my video. Let's snickle and giggle a little bit about this reunion. Tomorrow, I got a lot of content for y'all, though, because we got to talk about a lot of shit. That's why I ain't put out no video today. Girl, I went to the gym, but I watched a lot of little shows or whatever. So we going to talk about a lot tomorrow. But tonight, let's talk about this reunion. First of all, did y'all like the reunion? Y'all know what this reunion told me? That without Melody and Melody's little snickle and giggles that we got this reunion, next season without Melody is not going to be good. Because this whole segment really wasn't even about Mel, but Mel gave us the highlights of this segment. So we're going to talk about it. Okay, so we pick up where we left off with the whole Kimmy and Mel shit or whatever. And Kimmy is like, whatever, when we try to tell you what we pissed off about you, what we pissed off about Mel, our grievances with Mel, we don't get any, good feedback from Mel, or Mel don't receive it well. And Mel was like, no, I never told none of y'all dog ass, dirty assholes that y'all couldn't come to me with y'all issues, which is crazy because everything that happened with Mel and Martell throughout all of these seasons, we would never have any content if y'all didn't come to Mel and want to talk about what happened between her and Martell. So that was kind of crazy to me. Anyway, so in the midst of Mel saying that, hey, I ain't never told none of y'all dirty hoes that y'all can't come to me and talk about this shit, fucking Little Red Riding Hoe, Destiny, gonna chime in and was like, no, but it's not received well, but it's not received well. Mel was like, hello, ho. First of all, I wasn't even talking to you. I'm talking to Kimmy and Maurice. Bitch, this has nothing to do with you. You could have waited back in the dressing room and found a better dress. You could have waited for a better dress. That's what you could have did, Destiny. Anyway, so I was like, why is she trying to make herself relevant or whatever? So Melody was basically saying that or whatever. Then Marceau tried to interject or whatever. And Marceau was like, gather her up, gather her up. And I'm not sure if he was saying gather Destiny up or gather Mel up. Friend, tell me what he was talking about, because I didn't quite get who Marceau was talking about when he was saying gather her up. Exactly. So he was saying gather her up, and then Marceau was leaning. This was so funny. Marceau is sitting next to Mel, so he like, yeah, trying to say a little something to Mel, and Mel like, nah, nigga, nah, I ain't trying to hear that, yada yada yada. Tisha over there like, Tisha over there with that same pout, baby. It looks familiar, Tisha. The look on your face is so familiar. You know, it reminds me of when y'all was talking about the Expo and Mel said that Marceau apologized and Tisha looked like, baby, Tisha, if y'all go back, friend, don't take my word for it. So teabaggers, don't get down in the comments trying to drag my fucking braids down to the ground, okay? Go back and look at the clip where Marceau was trying to talk to Mel about the whole Kimmy thing. Look at Tisha's face. Tisha was like, didn't I tell you not to talk to that bitch? Anyway, so Kimmy was basically saying, hey, when we try to talk to Mel don't receive the information well. They was basically trying to say Mel don't receive what we're saying well. And she don't really take our feelings into account. So then Nell gets involved in it. And then she said, because Mel was trying to explain it, she was like, no, just like with Kimmy, because Carlos King asked Kimmy, he was like, it seems like you still have some unresolved feelings about this situation with Mel. And Kimmy said, yes, I do. And Mel was like, that's the same how I feel about Nell. If y'all hoes have some unresolved feelings, why do y'all continue to come around me with these unresolved feelings and not standing 10 toes down on what you feel like? Because Kimmy is not a weak bitch. Miss Nell is not a weak bitch. And I'm right there with her. Kimmy, if you had unresolved feelings, ho, when you came to my house and was trying to spill that tea about Chris Fletcher introducing Martell to Nell, why didn't you tell me right then? Because you stayed at my house even when cameras was gone and was eating my Rotel cheese dip, bitch. You know how much Velveeta costs? I would have smacked that chip out of that bitch hand. You would have had cheese all over your face fucking with me, bitch. And I understand where Mel is coming from. So even if y'all feel like, mind you, I understand. I've had relationships with people. I have a relationship with a person that's very close to me that's an Aquarius, and I try to tell them that, like, hey, you're hard to approach because you're so confrontational that it's hard for people to tell you that you're wrong because they're afraid of like the ramifications or how you gonna da-da-da-da. Which we don't know if that's the situation with Mel, but I'm 1,000% on Mel's side because people tell me this same shit. Bitch, I cannot address your issues if you don't tell me your issues. If you're sitting in my face, you're sitting in my house eating Rotel dip with me, telling somebody else tea, bitch. Now, how the fuck I know that you still have unresolved feelings about something? Just like with Miss Nell. Mel said she saw Miss Nell after all of this whole mentor shit happened. So, bitch, if you waited 6 months to try to tell me some shit, first of all, now I don't like you, bitch. because I feel like you couldn't be my real friend if you sat up in my face. That's just like my friends that's coming over tonight. Bitch, if you sat in my face and we snickling and giggling and having shots and doing all of the things, and then a few months down the line, you tell me, hey, I felt some type of way, so I'ma feel like you a fake ass bitch. This whole time you been sitting in my face like it was all cool and we snickling and giggling and you feel some type of way about me? It's not Nell's fault that y'all are intimidated by her and y'all can't tell. And even if you're not intimidated by her, why wouldn't you tell her that you still feel some type of way? Kimmy, why wouldn't your plastic ponytail, half 100 ass tell Nell that you feel some type of way about her when you was over there eating up all of her damn Rotel dip, trying to throw Trish and Nell and Chris Fletcher underneath the bus about the whole Martell shit? No, it's giving us a cop-out. It's giving us a cop-out. You didn't want to keep bringing up the whole Maurice shit because y'all don't want y'all business out there. But y'all decided during the reunion, and Mill talk about this, y'all decided during the reunion, hey, let's gang up on Mill. Let's bring all of our grievances about Mill. And it's not even just me being pro-Mill, because everybody know I love Mill, but just a person in general. How would y'all feel if your friend, your quote-unquote friend, was around you for months, and then you find out 2 months down the line that they feel some type of way about some old shit? That'll make you think, damn, well, bitch, you was around me this whole time and you was feeling some type of way this whole time? You're a fake-ass bitch. Y'all some fake-ass bitches. Miss Nell, you a fake-ass bitch. And Kimmy, you as fake as that plastic-ass ponytail you got on top of your damn head. Anyway, so they go to a little break, right? And then Marceau is like talking to Mel, and he like, yeah, Mel, but you know what I'm saying? You got to be receptive to what people say. You know, you kind of act like me, baby. And then Tisha come up on the side like, yeah, no, da-da-da-da. So the messy-ass producer, if I don't understand why this producer, Marcus, is that what his name is, or whatever his name is? I don't know why he decided that he wanted to be up front, because you taking the biggest L. We just know who to put an F on. We just know who to put an F on his test for. Now, outside of Carlos King, we know to put an F on your test. Now that you here. Anyway, so he talking to Tisha and Marceau or whatever. And they were talking about, let me see, what was he talking about? He was talking about how Belle gets mad when people gather her. She don't listen to them. She don't internalize their beefs or whatever. And as far as I'm concerned, I feel like Mel would be more receptive to what you're stressed out about, because they went into Nell and the whole mentor thing and how she felt upset. But on that stage, Nell said herself, she said that Martell was the majority of the time. And then Chris Fletcher chimed in and was like, yeah, but she could have spent that time with her mama instead of mentoring Mel. And Mel said, I never asked her. I never called her over here. My whole thing is, if Nell, you said yourself that you spent most of that time with Martell, why isn't your ammo for Martell? Your ammo should be towards Martell, because you only spent a small fraction of the time with Melody. And you already aired your grievances out with Melody twice. Y'all had that beef in the kitchen, which I thought Mel was wrong because Mel was laughing in her face. But the second time, Mel was very empathetic to how she felt. She was being compassionate, not empathetic, but she was being compassionate. It was like, okay, well, you know, if you felt like that, yada, yada, yada. And I felt like they squashed it. But to know that you still have ongoing beef, it's more than that. It's giving you a do-girl. It's giving you're just going with the puppeteer. And Mel made a point, and she was like, it seems like all of the people that's for Martell is on one side of the couch. Destiny, Maurice and Kimmy, and Chris and Nell Fletcher. And then it's like the other side of the couch is for Mel, which was Sunni when she came out, and then Marceau and Tisha. But the only reason Marceau and Tisha on the side of Mel and being nice to Mel is because Martell went off on them. Because any other time, every other reunion, it was always Mel on one side and Tisha and Marceau on the other side. And low key, Tisha still don't see it for Mel, because I told y'all the face that Tisha made when Marceau was talking to Mel, she still hate Mel. She gonna hate Mel forever because she know her man like Mel. A bitch, if a bitch know her man like you, she will never like you forever and ever. Ever, bitch. Exactly. We already know Teabag Tisha will never like Mel. And those are just spendy facts. Anyway, girl. So then we get back to Destiny. So we get the intro to Destiny. This was crazy, child. First of all, did y'all peep the shade between Carlos and Destiny throughout this reunion? It was a lot of shade. It was a lot of passive aggressiveness. Destiny was being snappy with him. And even Carlos King was like, okay, bitch, I'm trying to be cute. Everything about Carlos King was giving towards Destiny like, okay, bitch, I'm trying to be cute. And it's crazy because from reunion part 1 and part 2, Carlos and Melody seemed like they were getting along. Is it just me, or it seemed like Carlos was trying to veer on the side of Melody and get along with Melody, but we ain't seen part 3. So we don't know what part 3 is going to give. So before I say that, let me, hold my little opinions. But the tension between Destiny and Carlos was thick, baby. It was thick as Miss Nell's curls and that lace. Why Miss Nell had a big ass hard curls? It's given she set her hair. You remember you had that setting lotion with them big ass plastic. You had a green, the pink, you know what I'm saying, rollers. Girl, and she just took them motherfuckers out and was like, bitch, I'm ready. Didn't even figure through the balls. Anyway, child. So nevertheless, we get the introduction to Destiny because Destiny has returned. And Carlos King was like, what'd he say? One of our favorite cast members has returned. Come on, say Yama, bitch. Who favorite you talking? Carlos King, you know you need your chipmunk ass whoop, bitch. You know don't nobody like this girl. You know don't nobody like this LAB. Talk about one of your favorite cast members return. Talk about some came back, healed and in a better place. The storage facility, is that a better place? This bitch is not in a better place. As a matter of fact, she's in the worst place of her life. Exactly. Not only is she being called out as a lying ass bitch, because we're going to find out that Carlos King calls her out for being a lying ass bitch. Miss Nell calls her out for being a lying ass bitch. Like, no, she's in the worst place of her life. She being called out for being a lying ass bitch. She looked like a desperate ass bitch for holding on to Moses. We know she was a 17-year side chick. It's a lot of shit that's going on. So the fact that he brung her out like our favorite cast member coming from a healed place. You put 20 on 10, didn't you, Carlos? Exactly. Maybe the juice went to his head. Anyway, so they bring on Destiny's whole storyline. Hold on. One little, uno momento, por favor. Uno momento, por favor, chica bonita. Exactly. I forgot they started talking about Lance with Miss Nell, right? And they was asking Destiny what was the tea with her and Lance. And she was like, I like him, we dating. Baby, tell me why they start asking Miss Nell about the whole Lance and Destiny thing or whatever. She was like, well, me and Lance, we don't really talk about her. He said she was a nice lady. And then Carlos was like, oh, she a nice lady. And then Destiny was like, yeah, Carlos, because I am a nice lady. More to shade with Carlos and Destiny. I was like, what the fuck is going on between them two? That's what you get for sitting this dog ass bitch next to you, trying to be shady towards Mel, and that Destiny is giving you mad shade in a dirty blonde wig. But I guess. So Miss Nell said, and they asked Chris, like, hey, is this the type of woman that you would want for your son? The damn hula hoops that Chris and Nell Fletcher was going through to not call Destiny out of her name or talk bad about her. They was like, well, it's his decision, or if he want to do it, I heard sweet potatoes on sale. No, nigga. If they wanted Destiny to date their son, they would have been like, oh yeah, I think Destiny is a nice catch. I think, they would be a da-da-da-da. They never said that. That means they don't want your whole ass fucking with their son. Just like Kimmy didn't want your whole ass fucking with Jalen, bitch. I think it's a consensus across the board. Nobody wants you fucking with their son. Anyway, so then Miss Nell gonna say, I just think me and Destiny need to get to know each other better. And she gave her one of them like, I just need to get to know this hoe better. And then Tisha chimes in and was like, not the up and down. Tisha, shut the fuck up. Tisha, shut your Tornado zipping body ass up, chaps. Tisha, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. Tisha, live your best life with your ad-libs, child, because this is the first reunion that Tisha wasn't at the center focal point. So, girl, if you want to get your ad-libs in, child, get your Target and Fashion Nova Ozempic ad-libs in. Anyway, so she was like, not to look up and down, so I had to rewind it, like, let me see. And she did. She was like, yeah, me and Destiny, we just got to get, I just got to get to know this hoe better. The bitch from Detroit, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Dusty Damn, Pitiful Payton, or whatever y'all hoes call her. So I thought that was cute. And then Miss Nell was like, she told me she was 42. So Destiny, if you ain't 42, bitch, if you lying about your age and saying you 42, is you 48? Is you 49? I mean, how old is Destiny? I always said Destiny was a pretty girl, but this blonde wig made me rethink some things in my life. So I don't know. So if Destiny is lying about her age, and usually if you lying about your age, you go lie younger, because she said that Destiny said the reason why she was fucking with Lance or like Lance is because they had a lot of things in common. They was going through divorces, yada, 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 and they just click clack like that. But as a girly who lie about my age often, and don't judge me, friend, I usually say I'm 30 and some change and just leave it up to, speculation. But you usually lie younger. So, Destiny, if you lied and said you was 42, bitch, how old is you? Because I'm sure if Lance is younger and you talking to his mama, you're not going to lie and say that you're older than what you are. You would lie and say that you're closer to her son's age so she won't feel no type of way. So how old is Destiny? I think Destiny was born in 1982 or something. I think that was what was on the court documents, like 1982. Child, why do these motherfuckers call me? Child, when I tell you, I don't like nobody. I didn't scrap all of my men and started out fresh and new. Tabula rasa. Tabula rasa means Latin. Tabula rasa is a Latin word for blank slate. So when I say tabula rasa, that means I didn't wiped away everybody. On my Scorpio shit. Exactly. I'm PMSing, so I wiped away everybody. All right, so back to Destiny Payton peddling coochie around the world. Okay, so then we get to Sunni. So they bring Sunni out and they go over the whole Sunni and Moses thing. Destiny thinks that Moses got with Sunni so that he can find a way to get back at her and come on the show. Melody immediately starts snickling and giggling. And I was Mel, because I was at home like, how what? First of all, you didn't even know if you was going to be on the show. So why? Before they even got on the show, and before Destiny could even get back on the show, when they got together, Destiny, you wasn't on the show. You weren't on the show, remember? So why would he get back with her to get back to you to get on the show when you weren't even on the show? We didn't even find out you were going to be back on the show until after they got married. So when he approached her and when they were talking, bitch, you had been fired. What the fuck is you talking about, bitch? Girl, and even Carlos King was like, okay, let's be clear. Let's be clear, bitch. He was like, just to be clear, You knew that they were coming on the show. So everything in all of these moments, and I talk about what I want to talk about. Ho, you were a fake ass, fraudulent ass bitch because you knew they was coming on the show. Even when she was like, I just want them to leave. I just want them to leave. Bitch, you're the one who brought them. What are you talking about? I'm 1,000% on Sunny's side right here. I'm sorry. Sunny Delights, flood the comments. Tell your friend, she didn't even really have to say much. I thought she was going to have to clap back and do all of the things. You don't have to say much because Carlos King just told us that you knew that they were coming on the show. You knew that they were going to be your storyline. Sunny secured your spot here. Sunny is the reason why you have a check, bitch. And next season, if Sunny is not here, where's your check? Is it Lance because his mama don't want you to fuck with him or his daddy, low key? So let's be clear, bitch. Anyway, child. So she said that, which was a lie. And then when Carlos said, let's be clear, you knew that they was coming on the show. Destiny didn't say too much, and it looks like they edited something out. So I'm assuming Destiny was talking shit. But Carlos King told us on Reality with the King that he called Destiny and Destiny knew that Sunny and Moses were going to be on the show. Destiny then went on her Mental Mondays podcast and said that, no, that wasn't right. I did not know. Bitch, you know what? And that just makes me mad because in this whole LeBerick and Destiny stuff, y'all know I've been kind of trying to reserve my opinion because I still feel some type of way about LeBerick. But that LAB shit, bitch, you really are the queen of the lying ass bitches. Not only did Miss Nell just tell us you lied to her about your age and now she don't know if she can trust you because you a lying ass bitch. Carlos King also just proved that you was a lying ass bitch because he said in your face that you knew that they were coming on the show when you just got on your damn Mental Monday podcast with your raggedy ass sponsor / counselor / head life coach, whatever her name is, and said that that was a lie. So, girl, if you go drag me, just drag me, friend. Just drag me and just keep it cute. You ain't even got to keep it cute. It's Saturday, exactly. I might be tipsy tomorrow anyway. The moral of the story is, girl, so that was crazy. So then, so they talking about, so Sunny comes out there. Mind you, they both got on red. Destiny has on bright red with her blind. Sunny has on a rich red with her real life hairdo. I didn't like Sunny's makeup, but let's be clear, Sunny swept the table, swept the floor with Destiny. And we talking about the Battle of the Red Bones. Is this Battle of the Red Bones? Battle of the Red Bones in the red dress. Like I said, Destiny looks like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reinhold, and Sunny looks classy. Sunny won this. Sunny won this, bitch. I'm sorry, Destiny. I don't know why they even gave Destiny first chair. She should get the last chair. Exactly. The last chair in the back. They should have got this bitch a folding chair and set her behind Carlos and Mel. Anyway, so Mel was snickling and giggling when Destiny was like, I think he got with her and married her so he could get back at me. Mel was cracking the fuck up. Like, what are you talking about? You think you're way more special than what you are. I don't know if you've been like making those candles in your storage facility and the fumes then clouded up your brain and got into the medulla oblongata. But Destiny, you're stupid. And then she gonna say, yeah, Mel, she was salty because Mel was laughing or whatever, and said that Mel and Sunny plotted this whole storyline to get back at Destiny. Baby, I ain't never seen a bigger loser in my life. I think Destiny is the biggest loser at this point. Bitch, first of all, Mel had already told us back at the podcast that she had no idea that Sunny and them was coming out there. The reaction that Mel had when Sunny and Moses came out there can't be bought. It can't be bought. You can tell that Mel had no idea they were coming out there. And Sunny was even a little saucy with her. And how is it that Mel and Sunny, so in your mind, you think You wasn't on the show. We thought we left you for dead. We literally left your ass for dead a long time ago after you got fired the first time, bitch. You think that they assumed, oh, she gonna get back on the show. Let me marry Sunni. And Mel said, let's conjure up this storyline for this bitch who not even on the show right now. And then once she get on the show, once she get back on the show, girl, it was so stupid. Anyway, Sunni was like, I can move past this. It ain't no beef. I got my man. It is what it is. Destiny was like, I can't move past it because after we moved past it during a girls trip or whatever, she came back and was still doing shady shit, and she posted the picture of Maury. Then we talk about the picture of Maury. Now on this one, I wish Sunni would have just said, because Sunni was like, because Carlos King was like, hey Sunni, was that a dig for her like posting the picture of Maury, alluding to the fact that Destiny don't know who the father of her child is. So he was like, Sunni, is that a dig? And Sunni was like, it is what you think it is, or some shit like that. In that instance, I wish Sunni would have stood 10 toes down and would have just been like, yeah, I know that bitch a hoe from Detroit, from Atlanta, her coochie pop, her coochie polluted, all of the things, yada, yada, yada. Hold on, sidebar. When they was talking about how Sunni was dirty for allegedly messing with one of her friends' men with the Destiny thing, did y'all peep how she brung in, Tisha started interjecting and calling her trifling, and Tisha was like, I'm not going to say Sunni trifling, but I'm going to say that it's a trifling situation, or her actions was trifling. Sunni was like, what you say, Bessemer Buick ass bitch? I heard that you was fucking with one of Marcel's friends when you messed with him. So what's tea? And Tisha was like, no, that's not true. Sunni was like, that ain't what I heard. That's not what I heard. I heard that you was in the backseat of a Bessemer, which is the dude that Marceau posted on the same fishing trip as Marceau. Remember Martell posted that fishing trip? And it was Marceau and some big ass dude. It was giving very much Bubba Gump. But Bubba Gump allegedly is the one who was messing with Tisha back in the day. So Tisha, girl, you just better take your weekly shot and shut the fuck up, because Sunni is ready to clock your tea too. Let's delve into that. Let's delve into you allegedly fucking with Marceau friend in the backseat of a Buick in Bessemer, allegedly. Tisha, you better shut the fuck up and just sit this reunion out, girl. Anyway, so Sunni was like, whatever, it's whatever you think about the whole about the picture, and everybody kind of on her case, like, what, like, cause Sunni, let's be trill. Let's be trill, child. You was alluding to the fact that this girl had multiple paternity tests and she didn't know who Law Daddy was. That's what I got from it. I was waiting to hear the live video and all of the things. So I didn't like the fact that Sunni didn't stand 10 toes down in it. First of all, girl, you was from St. Louis. You are from St. Louis, friend. You from Walnut Park, baby. I'm from U-City. So you from Walnut Park. You should have been like, yeah, bitch, I did because da-da-da-da. And I thought Sunni was going to go ahead and tell us why LeBaric left her. Now, Sunni, you owe the people something, because you've been on these Instagram lives talking all of this shit about how you going to tell us all of the truth and all of the things. I don't like empty threats, Sunni. Exactly. So now, friend, now that the reunion is over, or this is your time in this clip, I expect you to come on YouTube and tell us all of the things. Now tell us all of the things, because you've been talking all of this time about how you gonna tell us all of the things. Or am I messy? Because I do just want to know, girl, why LeBaric leave Destiny? Just tell us the truth. Anyway, so that was kind of pretty much the end of the Mel Sunni thing or whatever. They go back backstage. Mel goes and check on Sunni. And they was talking about the lies with Destiny, saying that it was a storyline, which makes no sense at all. It makes no sense at all that Mel and Sunni would try to conjure and plan all of this up to have a storyline against Destiny when you weren't even on the show at that time. By the time you got on the show, they were already married. Mel wasn't in St. Louis. I don't think Mel was getting no Emo's pizza and a half order of fried rice in a big box. I just don't. What are you talking about? It's giving you want to blame everything on Mel because you're a single white female and you're obsessed. And the fact that you could just blame because you think something auto-populates in your fucking head and you automatically blame Mel for some shit that was crazy. That's why people don't believe you about the whole domestic violence shit. And it's crazy because I low-key believe her as far as the DV is concerned. I don't care what y'all talking about with the Liberic shit. But I'm 50-50. I ain't gonna say I believe her, but I feel like it's 50-50 with the DV. How a lot of people just saying Destiny lying about that shit, I still feel like I'm 50-50 with the Liberic and the Destiny thing. However, because you such a big ass liar, I have never met a lying ass bitch like you a day in my life. And I still ain't met you, but if I met you, I'm gonna keep the same energy. Like, girl, what you be lying for? What the fuck? You not getting an extra check for this. It seemed like you even got on Carlos King nerves. Nell low-key don't like you. Girl, Destiny is just an unlikable bitch. I'm sorry, Destiny. She is probably one of the most unlikablest bitches I've ever met on reality TV. I don't know. Who is more unlikable than Destiny? I don't know. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Think about it, friend, and tell me what y'all think in the comments. Anyway, so Trish and Ken come out. We get the flashback to the whole Martell shit. Martell, when in the flashback, Martell did say he met up with her a couple of times. So then Trish comes out with Ken, and she's like, no. He like, did y'all fuck with each other? No. Has Martell ever sent you a dick pic? No. Da-da-da-da-da. But I was just flowing with whatever he was flowing with. Then Martell kind of jokes and laughs and was like, the truth is, we did fuck. Which I thought he was serious at first. But Ken sitting over there like, like Rough McGruff. Yo, old ass Ken look about 55 in the face. I am sorry, y'all. His face look like a pug. Like one of them dogs. Ken's face look like a pug. It's just like really rough looking or whatever. Like, baby, you need a hydrofacial or something. I don't know. Anti-wrinkle, Botox. He needs something. He needs to get manicured up. The moral of the story is we're going to continue to talk about that. Do y'all think Trish is telling the truth? The whole thing with this whole Trish and Martell thing is I feel like the rest of the reunion gonna be a wash, y'all. The fact that we got past Mel's parts, the only thing that was really exciting about the Sunni and the Destiny thing was Mel laughing and Mel going to check on Sunni and then Destiny adding. You notice this didn't have shit to do with Mel, but Destiny spiced it up by saying that Mel and Sunni had that plot against her. Mel is the nucleus of this show. And even in the last part, Marquez is going to bring flowers to Mel. And I'm sure we're going to wait and see how Trisha going to react, because Trisha going to feel some type of way. But every part of this reunion, for people who say Mel ain't got no storyline, notice how Mel has to get integrated in every part of this reunion, because Mel is the most interesting cast member. Mel is the most interesting cast member. Marceau and Tisha could have stayed home because they ain't got shit to talk about. I guess we're not going to talk about how they said at the ring store that they almost was separated. In part 3, are we going to get the part where they talk about how they were almost separated? Are we even going to delve into the fact that Tisha was allegedly a hoe? Are we going to delve into the whole Marceau and Martell fight at the field day? Because if the extent to that conversation and that fight is going to be what we seen in episode 1, this is still a disservice. What about Tisha being a hoe fucking in the backseat of a Buick in Bessemer? What happened with that? Because by the time this reunion aired, you can tell I'm from St. Louis. By the time this reunion aired, they already had that fight in the field. They already had that fight in the field. Martell already said that Tisha was a hoe and a slut and all of this other shit. So I know that whatever we put that bandage on in episode 1, I know that's not the extent of the conversation we finna have about the Marceau and the Martell beef and the whole Tisha of it all. Because we need to get down to the nitty gritty. Tisha, was you fucking the dude in the back seat? And did Martell see? And Marceau, was you broken, ugly, and fat? That's just what Martell said. Martell is the one who said you was broke, ugly, and fat, child. Anyway, but on the next episode, we gonna continue. So the continuation was like the Ken and Martell thing. I just don't think that Ken finna come with that energy towards Martell. And even if Ken does come with that energy towards Martell, it's some fake ass shit. Because during this whole season, you never had that energy with Martell. Martell sat in your face and said that Trisha wasn't looking the way she was looking, and that's why he wasn't trying to talk to her. He basically called Trisha a mud duck asshole. And you didn't say anything. He basically told you outside of their house that you need to stay out of their fucking business and let them work out their marriage, and you didn't say anything. So on the next part of the reunion, if we get that energy from Ken towards Martell, it's some fake ass shit because you know you at the reunion and the camera's around. But Marquez said he gonna crash out at the reunion. So we know we gonna get a Ken versus Marquez face off about the kids. Marquez gonna bring Mel some flowers. Trish go feel some type of way. You ain't even gotta tell me, but I know Trish go feel some type of way. Anyway, y'all. So the reunion was okay to me. I felt like for all of the drama that we got with the Sunni and the Destiny throughout the season, I just don't feel like the reunion gave us like no big blow ups or no. If I'm being honest, the reunion didn't give me everything I needed it to give because nobody knows how to really throw shade. Besides Mel and Marceau, nobody knows how to throw shade. They don't know how to throw funny shade. They don't know how to be entertaining. They don't know how to snickle and giggle like Mel do for the cameras. It didn't give all of that extra oomph that you need from a reality TV star to really carry your reunion. You know what I'm saying? Destiny, I don't know if Carlos King think Destiny is going to be the star of this show, but this reunion part 2 just showed us why Destiny could never be a star. First of all, she lied too much. She's not entertaining. She's not likable. She don't have no good one-liners. She doesn't have any good one-liners. She don't have any good shade. All she has is a red sequin dress and a bad wig and some fucked up earrings that keep falling off because they fell off again. I don't know, y'all. Anyway, so tell me what you thought about the reunion, friend. Tell me what you thought about the Kimmy and Mel ending. Nell trying to blame Mel for her mama and all of that shit. Destiny and Lance, that whole thing, how Nell really don't want Destiny, and how Destiny was just proven to be a lying-ass bitch. Girl, you have been proven to be a lying-ass bitch so many times, it's crazy. I don't know, Fred. Anyway, so y'all know I read all of my comments, so make sure you comment so we can snickle and giggle in the comments. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Tomorrow we're going to talk about family business. We're going to do a Love and Marriage Huntsville after show. So if I forgot anything that y'all want to talk about, or I forgot a little point or whatever, just drop down in the comments. Tell me, friend. Tomorrow we're going to talk about Ready to Love. We're going to do a Love and Marriage Huntsville after show and shit. And we're going to talk about all the things. Did y'all watch Ready to Love? So y'all got one more day. Watch Ready to Love, girl. Because I'm in love with one of the dudes from Ready to Love. Guess which dude I'm in love with? I can't find his Instagram, but I'm going to find you. Exactly. And Jay, the one who everybody like, I think Jay baby mama is white, of Caucasian persuasion. Not saying like that's nothing wrong, but I can't believe that all of these girls really like him. He ain't that cute to me. Is it just me? Because I don't see what they like about him. I don't know. I can't figure it out, friend. I don't know. But that's all I got. I'm gonna talk to you later, friend. We'll get up early in the morning, so have your coffee ready or whatever. But let's snickle and giggle tonight, because I'm gonna have a few cocktails and eat this chicken. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye, girl.